So I'm very, very excited to have you guys as my leaders, and of course my team. You don't win any championship without a team, so I really thank my team. I'm here representing you, and I'm just fired up, all right? So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about me, right? Most of you don't know me. It's the first time I'm up here, so I'm excited. And, I've been doing this business for 2 years. And I actually started from Jason, who he actually used to work for me. So this is a silly story. He used to work for me at a modeling studio, okay? And he does look like a model, right? But basically what happened is, he turned 18. As soon as he turned 18, he said, I'm out, And I said, where are you going? Where are you going to find a better opportunity? And little did I know that after 6 months of calling me, finally my family and I broke in. And we said, okay, we need an opportunity. So many of you in here are probably praying about an opportunity. You're probably sitting there like, when is it my turn? Okay? And we just sat there and prayed. Okay? And we said, God, I know you have something big for us. And after avoiding Jay for 6 months, he walked into my lobby and I said, oh, there he is. So, at that moment, I had to sit down with him, because I've been avoiding him, and ever since, it's changed my life tremendously. Like I did say, I had a business, a family business, and at that point, a lot of the times we were scared to go full-time in Primerica. Whether you have a job, you're a college student, or you have a business. It's very, very difficult to make that decision, but that's where it all starts. It begins with a decision. Okay, great things don't happen without a decision. So as soon as, we made that final decision that we wanted to plant our flag here in Primerica, I gathered my family, okay, my mom who's here, I want her to stand up, and my sister. So I work together with my sister and my mom, and it's just an awesome balance for us, to go out there and have as many families as possible. But basically, my mom comes from an industry of real estate, and a lot of us know that, that kind of went down for a while, and she just always motivated me to go out there and do better, so that's when she opened up the studio for me. And so I always had that mentality, I don't want someone managing me, I don't want someone telling me what to do, I don't want to clock in. So immediately at 19, I opened up a business. So a lot of you here are entrepreneurs who decided, hey, it's my shot. I'm here to be different. Like Jose Bataille was saying, we're different. If you're here, you're definitely different. So now after you make the decision, there comes a point, trouble in your life, right? Those stepping stones that we go through. If you're going through that right now, it's supposed to happen to you. You're supposed to go through those. So when you look at that, really reflect and say, yes, I'm on track, because we're supposed to go. Success is not easy, okay? If it was easy, everybody would be successful, But mainly what it is, it's having your fuel. And by that, I mean, keeping your why right in front of you, okay? I carry a picture of my family in my wallet. And by family, I mean my mom, my sister, and my dad, because that really fuels me every morning, okay? And I might get emotional because this is. And one of the things is, if your why doesn't make you cry at night, or you want to wake up and work really hard, then maybe your why is not strong enough. Okay? So I'm fired up. Okay, I'm excited to just be able to go out there and do this for my family, because my why is my mom and dad to retire. I want them to just have the life that they always produced for me. Okay? My mom not speaking any English, she was able to get her $1 million home. She was able to make the income she wanted. So there's no excuses for me. There's no excuses for you. So just keep your why in front of you. Always just remember, remember why you're doing this business. When somebody tells you no, say, why am I doing this business? And just recall on that every time, all right? So now I want to talk a little bit about replacement. Now that you guys got to know me a little bit. We are Jason's replacement, and to us that's exciting. So I like to give my team a big hand because of them we became replacement. And that to us, that's something exciting, because Susan always told us the vision to become replacement. Ever since we got into business, I asked Jay, what do I got to do to be replacement? That was the first thing I asked. So the winners will ask the right questions. What do I got to do? So that's one of the things I asked, and they just guided me through it. They didn't make it seem like they say, replacement's not a bad thing. It's great. Now, being replacement, I have a great responsibility with the team, which means we have records to break, and records are meant to be broken. And Jason, with our Dynasty base shop, we did 82,000, so that's our record. So you guys are going to see our name on the bulletin board passing asking 82,000 because that's the goal, because we come from greatness, and just, I know the new compensation plan says, 10,000, 10 to get in, like Tanya Poe says, but realistically, we come from big pay shops, okay, $100,000 pay shop. You can't do the minimums. You have to go surpass what your goals are. Always have a vision in front of you, okay? Because, this is a silly story. Last month, we were sitting here at the same meeting, and I looked at the speakers and I said, dang, when is it my shot? I come here every time. I do what I'm supposed to do. When is it my turn? But the problem was I wasn't envisioning me speaking up front, in front of all of you. So I talked to Coach, and I said, Coach, put me in the presentation as much as possible. Get me on the, I had to write premium during the week to get on the conference calls as much as possible. So that, and I told him, he's like, why do you want to do that? And I said, because I need to get ready when I speak at the Sharpe event. So I envisioned me speaking up here, and then when Susan told me this yesterday, I said, are you kidding me? So always have your vision in front of you of where you want to be. And to become a replacement, you just have to, one of the biggest steps is take ownership of your team, okay? As soon as we made that decision to become replacement, we decided to do our own color during op nights, potlucks, and it just comes from Jason. You've heard him say it before. And, just doing a meeting after a meeting with our team, gathering up, getting their commitment, getting their whys of why they're doing this business, and let them know you're really here to help them. Let them know you're here to just change their life, because when you help somebody else win, you win. Okay, so I'm super fired up. I just want you to just leave with this. Make sure you make a decision today. Whether you're alone or you have a family that you're working with, make a decision, evaluate your why you're doing this business, and just also just take ownership of your team, guys. So in my team, if you're direct to me and you want to become a replacement, please stand up. All right, guys, see you.